Look around. What surrounds you? Are you in the cozy ambience of your room? Forget it for a while. Now you are standing on the top of a tower in a medieval brutal world full of enemies and danger. You are an elven, and only you can defend your town. Your goal is to ward off the attack of monsters, orcs and dragons, having just a bow and an arrow in your arms. Say you never held a bow? Don't worry, in this game you will quickly become a perfect archer, will conquer all the enemies, and you will have a splendid upper body VR workout. Are you ready to become the hero of Elven Assassin's world? Let's go! Whether you are a fan of The Lord of the Rings or you want to try yourself in Archery, Elven Assassin has it all, submerging you into a fairy world of wave-based shooter. Elven Assassin is the first archery game on Oculus Quest. The game was released in 2016, and it is compatible with Oculus Quest and Rift, HTC Valve and Valve Index and Windows Mixed Reality. On Oculus, its price is $15. I cannot say that the game's main topic is my cup of tea. I have never been into war games, and the topic of elves and orcs is not what makes my heart beating fast. My husband was the one who bought this game, and since he liked it very much, I decided that it would be fun to move out of my comfort zone and give it a go. Elven Assassin represents the player as an archer, defending the village from myriads of orcs, trolls and dragons. The map has 4 specific platforms used as towers from which to shoot. To move to another platform, you use teleport, shooting towers the platform direction. I like the teleport design very much. It gives you a very realistic feeling of space, and it opens you a rich potential for strategic maneuvers. If you don't kill the enemies, they break into the village and decrease the health percentage of the village until your game is over. Simple orcs take away 5% of village life, while the huge dragons and orc bosses take away 15%. The game features an endless number of levels, or so-called attack waves. Every round starts from wave 1, and the longer you can defend, the more waves you can withstand. Each round you are gaining more experience based on your contribution in killing enemies. All the experience you acquire also increases your character level. My character is on level 12 now, and the maximum wave I reached was 15, but I know there are players who reached level 80 and more. You can play the game in a single or multiplayer mode. Multiplayer mode has 2 options, PvC and co-op. There you can gather a team of up to 4 assassins. It should be very fun to attack the boss together with your friends. I have played only in a single player mode, but on the Oculus board game reviews I have found many positive comments about the multiplayer mode, and it seems multiplayer is where you can really feel all the drive of this game. The game features 3 different environments: Elven Town, Human Village and Ancient Temple. My favorite location is Elven Town, and for me it seems the easiest one. For me, Ancient Temple turned out to be the most difficult. The better you defend your location, the more gold and extra points you get. While earned points will help you to level up, gold can be used for shopping. Oh, that's what I like! There are 13 nice munitions you can buy in the shop, like helmets and bows. The most expensive one will cost you 10,000 gold coins, which is quite a lot. Being on level 12 only, I gathered only 538 coins, so I still need to walk a long way until I can buy this beauty. When you play in the RPG mode, your elven life is easier as you can use spells. There are 5 types of fire spell and 5 types of ice. Fire types burn your enemies and doubles the damage of your arrow. Ice type freezes the enemies or provides an ice shield. To use the spell, press the thumbstick when you pull back the arrow. Choose the spell type, and once you have chosen, the arrow is getting flamey or icy. Now you are ready to throw it! For those who are far from archery like me, archery in VR is an amazing chance to work out the muscles. And of course, it is always fun to try yourself in a new sport. Archery in VR is not the same as real archery, because you don't have to hold the weight to bow. While the real bow would weigh from 40 to 60 pounds, the weight of Oculus Quest 1 controllers is around 6 ounces. But it is still an intense activity that engages the entire body of a player. Although archery is often considered an arm workout, legs, core and back muscles are all working together every time you are trying to take an accurate shot. Archery mechanics. When you pull back the arrow, you receive nice feedback from the controller, which feels very natural. It's like you hold a weightless bow. Regarding the trajectory of the arrow, I found it useless to aim. You just have to trust your instincts. In the beginning, it was extremely difficult for me to hit the goal, and there was a moment when I started doubting whether I had enough potential to play this game. But I was inspired by the fact that the more I played, the better I could hit the targets. It's just like you turn off your rational, and your mind entrusts the control to your arms. An absolutely fantastic feeling. To hit the enemy, you should pull the bow back holding the select button, and when you are ready to hit the enemy, just release it. By default, you have a bow in the left hand and an arrow in the right, which I suppose is the most comfortable way to play for right-handed players. But in the settings you can change your dominant hand. I strongly recommend you to change the dominant hand at least several times, because if you don't, you will work out only one arm and it will be sore. So far as I am right-handed, I expected that changing the dominant hand to the left, I wouldn't be able to play efficiently. But surprisingly, making my left hand dominant, I had almost the same hit rate. There are different ways on how you can hold your bow. I'm used to playing the game holding the bow vertically, but some players hold it horizontally or under a certain degree. How to hold it is up to you, but I advise you to experiment. Change the degree of the bow, change your dominant hand to give your arms equal workout and engage your all muscles. Intensity. Playing Elven Assassin for an hour and regularly changing the dominant hand, I got an intense arm workout. The next day I felt soreness in my arms and back, but I also played PhysXR the day before, so I am not sure if the game itself could give the same effect. What I can tell you for sure, I used my arms a lot, and it was quite an active VR session. I would say the intensity is 8 out of 10. I think Elven Assassin is a good archer game, as it meets the main goal. It gives you a realistic experience of archery sport. Along with that, I have found some drawbacks. It seems a little bit strange that in the game settings you can play RPG or arcade mode, and the only difference between the two is that in arcade you cannot use spells. It is a half-baked idea, because if I would like to play without the spell, I could just ignore it in RPG mode. The second thing is that I would like to see the percent of the remaining life from all the platforms. Now you cannot check it from everywhere. And finally, I think it would be nice if there was a training ground or a beginner class where a player could hone their archery skills. Game design 8 out of 10. When I started playing this game, I wasn't very enthusiastic, because I am neither into archery nor into wall shooters. But the more I played, the better became my hit rate, and I started having fun with this game. Again, if you like the mystic Lord of the Ring-like world of elves and orcs, or you would love to try yourself in archery, try this game. Replayability 9 out of 10. Total rating 8.3. I hope you liked this VR fitness game review. If you want to get more videos about VR fitness, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. Try yourself in new sports, exercise with VR, and see you soon in my next videos. Bye bye!